Hello, it is Sophia, aka Sophie, back on Sophia's Football Talk. And yeah, so sorry, I'm a little late for my third live in a row. Oh, I'm definitely, you know, doing this thing. We're going to continue doing a lot more lives in the future. It just saves me a lot of time with not having to edit right after I film and then having to post it when I can just, film and then go about my day. So, what we're going to be talking about for today is, of course, the second leg of the Man United, or should I say, Rome against Man United game, which ended surprisingly 3-2 to a Rome. And I have, wow, some thoughts about the game. Oh, do I? Yeah, indeed. If you guys are watching this right now, feel free, definitely go ahead and write down your, opinions and thoughts on the chat, or just write a comment after the replay if you're watching basically after the live. So yeah, what we're gonna be doing, as I don't really think I'm gonna be talking for that long since I really do need to go to bed. I'm tired. So I want to talk about, first half, second half, overall, what I think about the game. And then at the end, talk about or give my player ratings, where 5 is average, and then move on to the actual final, predictions. Like, okay, we do know Man United at this point will be meeting Villarreal in that and not Arsenal. So it wouldn't be a another English finale. No, 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 it wouldn't, and that's that. But regardless, let's get into this, shall we? Am I live, by the way? I hope I am. I think I am. Am I? Oh, yeah, we are live for sure. Okay, so um, what do I want to start off with? Great question, so great question. Hmm. Okay, it basically we already had, you know, a better, like, an advantage ahead of this game since we did win indeed 6-2 in the first leg, which I am so happy about. Oh my God, we would have been in big trouble if we didn't secure the bag at that moment. And also the fact that we literally have one of the best goalkeepers in the world right now in David De Gea. I I'm sad about the fact that he might be leaving. I don't know if it is completely confirmed, but there are thoughts or talks about him leaving, as we do see Dean Henderson being our, first goalkeeper when it comes to the league, and then David De Gea being um, playing a lot more in the cups, or this Europa League Cup in general. I really do hope that we can win the final so that he can, if he is indeed leaving, at least he can leave with another trophy, Like, let us give that to him for the many years he has been here. And I want to talk more about that in another video, which I have been saying that I'm going to be doing for a long time. But trust me, I will be. I am. Don't get me wrong. I will be talking about, um, yeah, about the goalkeeper situation and my thoughts about it. but I just want to give David De Gea his roses, and I want to also go dive a little bit more into that aspect of it, of his performance, I mean, in within the player ratings. So the first half, I definitely feel like Rome controlled the game more. We seemed pretty shaky, not gonna lie. The Reds were not really on it. I don't know if they kind of went into this game with an arrogant type of feel, maybe, like subconsciously. I don't know. Something just felt a little off. Certain players, or several players, I should say, was just not on it today. They weren't. There were definitely some mishaps, a lot of mistakes, a lot of balls being missed, and that's very disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. Um, so yeah, Rome did have quite a lot of chances at the start, and luckily we did have David Gea to bring on those, killer saves that we do know that he is known for, you know. And I didn't really feel like the defense was good at all, to be honest. It was pretty poor today. Yeah. Um, Also, not really enough high intensity either. Pretty slow paced. It's the same thing with so many different games in general, where Man United just seems to not control the game in the first half. We do get to, come back in the second half, although we really didn't in this particular game, as we did lose. But in general, they do come with the comebacks. But today, that was missing. Luckily, we still went through, but regardless, it could have ended pretty badly though. What else can we say? I do feel like Rome was the better team overall in this game. And also, you know what? Maybe even, can we even say that a little bit for the last game as well, especially in the first half of the last game? The only reason why we are in the position that we are in right now in the final is the fact that, like I said early on in this live, or I think I did, is for the simple fact being that we did score more goals in the second half of the first leg, I mean, and of course that David De Gea in the second leg is our Lord and Savior. Okay, I'm gotta say it, you know. What else are we going to mention? Okay, so we had also a couple of Cavani chances, throughout the first half. That he did miss. Also, Mkhitaryan, former Man United player, also had lots of chances throughout both the first half and the second half. Um, but luckily, though, we did end up scoring in that after basically, you know, Cavani Cavani's third chance, and with a Fred assist. That's not something that we get every day, to be honest. And you know what? Gotta give it to him. It was definitely very good. I love that. We have like certain chances here and there, which seems pretty entertaining, but it's like, why can we like keep the same momentum overall? It is definitely kind of a level of boredom overall in the game. Like I was about to sleep on my couch watching the game up to the 60th minute. Okay, I was out of it. It was boring, you know? A couple of things happening here and there, but I was like, I don't even know if I got energy to do a live after this game. Like, nah. Mm-mm. But then, you know, uh, in the what else do we have? I mean, we had more, like I said, more chances by Mkhitaryan, Cavani. I really love the, Edison Cavani and Bruno Fernandes combo. Those two together are lethal. I feel like the man of the match, of course, is no, we're not going to get into the man of the match yet, but you already probably might know who my man of the match is, though. But let's get more into that a little bit later. Is there anything else to say about the first half, though? Now, really, let's just dive into the second half. So, the second half, we got it didn't Dzeko goal in about the 56th minute. So that rolls us to like about, not about, but it was actually the equalizer, right? 1-1. And then on aggregate, 3-7 to us. Uh, at that moment, our defense was utter trash, garbage. Like, do we have any synonyms for garbage and trash? I don't know. But all the other words that sound or means the same thing as trash and garbage. That's basically what our defense was at a lot of times in this game. Very disappointing. And I had high hopes for, Eric Bailly being back, but at the same time, he's been gone for a while though, with an injury, of course, and he's been rusty. So I get it. Yeah, we just need for him to play a lot more. He luckily got it together after a while, but still, Guire pretty poor as well. I don't know. Several of our defenders weren't really on it. The same goes for the midfield, which we will be talking about in a minute. Um, yeah, and then out of nowhere, within like I think 3 minutes after Rome did score, we had another goal. Okay, 2-1 now, right? Could have easily been 4-1. Who was our Lord and Savior? Of course, David De Gea. Tell you that guy, the amount of times he has saved us throughout the last or throughout several years since Ferguson left has been many. When I say many, I mean many. Um, the game got a lot more intense and much more was happening, but I was kind of stressed at that moment. I was like, are we going to bottle it? It wouldn't really surprise me if we would screw it up by simply conceding a lot more goals. And I wouldn't be blaming David De Gea for conceding technically 3 goals as, you know, at the end they did score. We did have another Cavani goal, Bruno assist. That combo works every time. We need more of it. If Cavani can be a lot more lethal, he can easily score like hat tricks, several hat tricks in more games. And basically, like that's what I'm trying to say. He has those attributes, he has those qualities, but there are times when I can be a little annoyed because he does get into so many different chances. But you know, he loses it a little bit. It's not only him though, but seriously, am I really gonna be annoyed by him today when he did score 2 goals? Come on. Definitely one of the better guys for today's match. So overall the second half was a lot more exciting than the first half because of a lot more happening in general, right? Um, but I was stressed. I really, at some moments in the game, I really thought we were going to mess it up, and it wouldn't really be that surprising if we would have done it though, because stuff like that has happened before. This is basically our fifth semifinal under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and he has lost 4 of them, and this is finally the fifth one Is the saying, is the right saying, all good things are three, or there's a saying when it comes to that. But in this particular moment or situation, all good things are five, I guess, since this is the fifth semifinal and we finally made it through to the final. Hopefully, we can just, you know, jump jump over the final hurdle to get that Europa League trophy. I would have loved it to be the Champions League, but no, hopefully soon rather than later. But right now, at least if we can get, the Europa League trophy and then, of course, you know, secure the second spot of the league, I'll be happy. I'm not going to be the most happiest, of course not, but I'll be somewhat content. But just knowing that we are slowly getting there in the right place, I guess. I don't know. Um, yeah, I think we're just gonna go into the player ratings. So we're just gonna finish it off with the player ratings. I mean, I basically been live for about 60 minutes now. So I think I need to slowly wrap it up right now. So let's just get into the player ratings. And I would love to also hear your guys' opinion about that to see what do you guys think? Who do you think was the man of the match? Do you agree with my player ratings and all that? Let's just start. For me, I'm trying to think. Let's just start with David De Gea, the goalkeeper, right? I was thinking about giving him an 8. The only reason why I'm giving him an 8 is because, I mean, he did indeed concede 3 goals. So I can't necessarily be giving him a 10. But for me, though, he was the man of the match, right? Because if it wouldn't have been for his amazing saves, really being on it today, I really think we would have screwed up today. I really sincerely think a Man United would have bottled it. We were really not that far off from really being in trouble, you know? But I think I still wanna, stay with 8. So we're gonna do that. And the defenders, I'm gonna just say it. Bye, Eric Bailly, I mean, Harry Maguire, Aaron Bissaka, and Luke Shaw will be getting a 5 from me. Okay, each of them are getting a 5. That means average. I don't necessarily feel like I'm gonna be saying a 4. Like I was thinking about it, but I'm like, that might be a little harsh, but I feel like a 5 is like, okay, it's average. It wasn't like awful, terrible, but it wasn't good either. So maybe like a weak 5, maybe for instance a 4.5 would be appropriate. Yeah, because I just don't feel like any of them was in the right mindset for today's game. Luke Shaw usually has had, amazing games throughout the season, been very consistent, but I do feel like he wasn't really that focused for this game. He wasn't. Maybe he needs a break. Several of them having played, you know, several games in a row, especially Harry Maguire. I mean, he's up at, I think, 70 games in a row. The guy needs a break. I know that he is our captain, but we can rotate the team. There's no such thing as to always needing to play our, you know, captain. You can let him have a break. You don't always have to let him start every game. Let him rest. Maybe get on for the last couple of minutes, or just let him rest completely. Seriously, though, I'm telling you, these players are going to be completely burned out if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doesn't really rotate. If he doesn't start to do that, they're going to get burned out. Several of them. The same goes with Aaron Bissaka. Just by looking at, Marcus Rashford, the guy has been injured this season and been playing with injuries. Also, Victor Lindelof. Victor Lindelof, however, did indeed get a rest, didn't play today, so that's good. But I'm just like, I don't really understand why Ola has to keep being this stubborn, you know? Luckily, we did see some changes with having Van de Beek start this game and actually playing. Did he play for the entirety of the game? I think he did. I think he did. And that goes for the next segment. Okay, so like I said, the defenders, all of them, a five. Moving on to Fred. I'll give Fred a six. The reason why I'm giving him a six is because of the assist to Cavani for the first goal. Wasn't really anything major throughout the game, but he wasn't one of the worst players, so giving him a six. Paul Pogba. I was thinking about maybe a four or a five. Four might be a little harsh. We're gonna give him a five. I just felt like he was so good for the first leg of the Rome versus Man United last week. He was amazing. I think I gave him like an 8 or 9 or something. He was on it. But today, too many balls lost. Yeah, not a good game for him today. He can do better. He can do better. Just not a good day at the office today, you know? It happens to the best of us. But we've all been there, right? Bruno, I'll give an 8. I really feel like Bruno was good. Maybe not overall for the whole part of the game, but still definitely one of the better players overall. So an 8 is appropriate. Van de Beek, I'll say a 6. I felt like he was. I don't want to give him a 5. I feel like there are like basically mixed views about Donny. I am one of the people, or yeah, that are basically rooting for him. Like I really feel like he was definitely one of the players that was pretty rusty throughout the game, but I'm gonna still say 6. He was decent. Okay, there were certain parts of the attacks that he was very apparent in, but I still do see that he wants to, keep pushing, going forward. Okay, so he keep moving on with the ball within the box, and then suddenly maybe he gives it to a teammate that is in a better position, and suddenly that teammate passes it backwards, and we have to slowly start the whole attack again. I don't get that. You almost kind of see that he gets frustrated with that, and I've seen that happen several times, not in just this game in particular, but in several games overall when he has been playing. And I maybe it's just the fact that mm, his teammates hasn't really, you know, gotten his deal yet. There's not really an understanding yet when it comes to, okay, finding him when he is free or whatever. I don't know. There are just certain um, key elements that I've noticed, but I still am going to give him a 6. Standing by that for sure. He needs to play a lot more. Like he's not going to be able to develop if he doesn't get more play time. Okay, my man, my bro needs to get some more minutes. I'm just saying. Greenwood, I'll say 5. Greenwood, there's like a upswing here and there, like it's like a what's the word that I'm looking for? Wow, I'm losing my words right now, but you know what I mean. Like it's not really a consistency throughout this whole season. We all know that, but I do still have high hopes for the lad. He's still super young. Like let's not forget that. But I have to give him a 5 as he just, wasn't really on it today. Gotta be honest. Cavani giving a 9. Of course you're going to give Cavani a 9. If it wouldn't have been for David De Gea, I would have made Edison Cavani the man of the match. The reason why I'm not giving him a 10 is because we did have, some chances that he did indeed have, but that he did miss, of course. So maybe I'm being a little petty, but we're going to say a 9. When it comes to the subs, though, Brandon Williams, a 5, Alex Telles, also a 5, Marcus Rashford, and Juan Mata came pretty much more late in the game, also 5. Yeah, they didn't really contribute that much to the game. Maybe Rashford a little bit more, but then again, he gets to these chances and then he just starts to just shoot the ball way over, the goal, kind of like what Fred used to do, but that he doesn't really do that much right now. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in some of the players for today or tonight. Hopefully, we'll play better um, when we're meeting Aston Villa in the Premier League this Sunday. But yeah, for the last few minutes now, as I've already been here for 26 minutes. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hope that you guys are enjoying these lives, though. I know not really that many people, or if any, are really watching the actual live, but I still do enjoy doing this because you can just watch it later. Oh, sorry, my stomach is growling. I need to eat before I go to bed, but regardless, um, let's very quickly talk about maybe my predictions for the finale. So we know that, like I said, Villarreal is meeting my team, Man United. I think this is the first video where I'm not really wearing a Man United shirt, but I do have a Man United shirt underneath here though, so it is what it is. But yeah, I really, of course, hope that we do win. I might do another video where I go more in depth with my predictions, but let's just, in case I don't, let me just give my predictions right now. We will be playing in like I think less than 3 weeks from now. So that'll be interesting. So I do think there are a big chance of us winning. So maybe I'll say, you know what? I think we're gonna go all in for this game. And I think we're gonna win it. Maybe I'm being a little biased, but you know what? Gotta support my team. We're gonna win it. How much though? Is it going to be halftime? Is it going to be by penalty shootouts? Hopefully not. Those are nerve wracking. No, 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 no. I don't want no penalty shootouts nor any added times. Like, I don't want to. I just want the 90 minutes plus 4 minutes max. That's it. So I'll suppose we'll win 3-1. Yeah, I said it 3-1. And the worst thing is, or ironically, I'm saying this after the fact that we really played poorly today, but we do have, some weeks to prepare. Really hope that we can crush them. Seriously, get that trophy. Get that trophy. I'll be so happy. Yeah. Okay, Sharif. Yeah, FIFA Man United. Yeah, indeed. Tell tell him. Okay, so um we have a few seconds left before we're basically before I basically been here for like 30 minutes. I know I keep rambling, but you know what? That's what happens when I be filming, you know? And that's the reason why it takes me such a long time to edit videos, since I'd be editing such long time, minutes of me just bloop, 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 bloop. It is what it is, but the live videos are going to be rambling. I can't be editing this out later. We're watching this live, it's gonna stay in here. But regardless, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Regardless of you watching it live or watching it on the replay, meaning after the live video ends, I really enjoy doing these live videos, so I'm gonna still do it, although we don't really have much, if not any interactions during the live videos, but I'm gonna still continue to do it because I enjoy it. And, you know, one day a lot of people might watch it. So, yeah, but I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't really think I'm going to be doing a live tomorrow. I think I'm going to be taking a break from football videos and focusing on my other channels. So yeah, I'll probably see you guys on Saturday. I might do a live video after the Chelsea versus Man City game, and then also a live for the Man United against Aston Villa. So stay tuned for that. Let me know if you guys want to see some other videos other than live videos, I mean. And I'll see you very soon. Remember to subscribe though before you leave. Like this video and share it with all your friends and family, as that will help my videos to be seen or to get seen, by more people. I'll see you very soon. Peace